I remember years ago discovering that you can have your personality be very radically changed by a hypnotist. That was so cool to me. I thought that was like, it seemed like magic. And I think some of it, maybe there's some scammy elements out there, but I know it is a real thing. I've seen video of big guys not being able to punch through a paper, like a piece of paper. And I'm 100% convinced they weren't just like faking it. In their mind, that was like they were punching like a stone wall or something. So the subconscious mind is this very powerful thing. And if you get down to it, the subconscious mind, there's levels to all this stuff. And let's put it right there. And so there's levels to all of this. Of course, the big one being that on the conscious level, it's just like your ego, your personality, the things you think about every day, the bills and so forth. But as we go deeper and deeper and deeper in, we go into the depth of the consciousness, your subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and into realms we don't really quite easily get access to, maybe through meditation or some rare individuals or people that do mushrooms and acid and things like that, hallucinogens. But I think just as fascinating and interesting as all this is, you do have to remember something, that the subconscious mind is actually accessible. Okay? Now there's the deep parts, but then there's the more shallow parts of the subconscious mind. Like, if you were to pay attention, if there's a clock in the environment, or if you can remember this, that if you just pay attention to any sound that's going on around you, or maybe even the weight of your body against the chair that you're sitting on, or the bed, or whatever you're on, watching this video, what you'll notice is all of a sudden you become conscious of something that was in the subconscious. And this clock right here, it's ticking, but you may not be paying attention to it. But if you focus on it, you'll hear it. And so this is a layer of influence that's happening to you on a subconscious level. Okay? It's right below consciousness, but you could become conscious of it. Okay? So I love this image. I think it captures something really deep and really primitive in our psyche, that this part right here being essentially this powerful, it evokes a lot of different images, or ideas from this image. It's consciousness, it's light, it's something that maybe is dangerous or very powerful. There's a wisdom to it. The other person right here is young, they're naked. This other part right here seems to have more hair or some kind of a hood. It's more sophisticated. And so this messaging is really, really interesting as it pertains to the subconscious mind. And so we're just looking at some simple elements of the subconscious mind, but now let's go below your consciousness into your heart, into your emotions. And with that, so as we go in from the subconscious and into more the body, where a lot of our subconscious impulses are coming from, we get to discover that there's a whole world of things going on within our body, in our chest, essentially below the neck. Sensations, feelings, storylines, and we're getting this stuff. Generally speaking, women are way more in tune with this sort of thing, but I think it would be advantageous for men And not all women, by the way, have ability to access this stuff either. Some women are just all in their head. You don't want to be all in your head. You want to use your mind effectively and in a good way, but you also want to get into this other aspect. And this image is from a research study that was done, where they asked the participants to describe what it's like to go through these emotional experiences. And so this is the composite of what many people were experiencing. And so what you're looking at here is your emotional body. Okay? It's almost like a brain, like how brain imaging looks like, but of the body and the different emotions and different states we get into. Subconscious mind. Amazing stuff.